sisi hapa ni kuamua tukimoe tushashindwa. Tusoke sage tukimbie tukiendelea kufia Mungu. Watu wanaisha sana. Ona damu yapata na mangika. Tshisekedi iko peke anaikala nafasi mlazima situko naishi tutoke sage tukimbie. Ona nzi watu wanakufa damu yapata. Tuwaki tumukilio ya hivi tutie tu mikono tushashindwa. Wasikala tabeba babebe. Tushashindwa si. Watu wanaisha sana. Tumetoka sage maiti ngapi zimekufa. Watu wangapi wameumia. Tupige badala watu wakufe hivi hapana. Tumeshashindwa si. Tuitike tu tushashindwa. Watu wamekufa hivi hapana. Tutashindwa tuitike tu tumeshindwa. Tumeshindwa. Watu wamekufa hivi. Wana damu ya badala mwangika. Tumetoka sake damu ngapi zimemwangika. Hapana tushashindwa hapa. Tuamue tu tumeshindwa Tshisekedi. Atufanyie basi vya mara wasiturudishe hata kwa kila mtu akufia kumlango wake. Hatutaweza hivi. Tunawakia muzaki. Tunawakia muimgambi. Hakuna watu leze kitu. Tena tukufe hivi. Aturudishe kila mtu kunyumba yake. Wakukufa wakufeka atakufia kwavo. Mimi umekufia kwavo. Utakufia mbashe. Utoke mnyumba kwa kufia mbashe. Wana damu ya pata inawangika hapa tena saa hii. Hapana tushashindwa siye. Mungu aone tunaye atafame. Waturudishe tu kila mtu kunyumba yake. Wafeye watafa. Tumeni tuko tu kila mtu kunyumba yake. Tushashindwa hapa kuna tena ya kufanya.
Trump has done something no person in the world has ever done before. A dead man, a dead politician, has risen. Somebody who, if we were 4 years ago at Davos, he's buried, dead politically, known to me. He's now returned. This is the greatest comeback in political history of a politician. And then, therefore, he thinks he can do anything.
We need to also factor in not only who's won, which is Trump, but who's lost, which is to say us. And I guess I would throw into that the epitome of the us who is losing here is Europe. That the European Union and by and large its member states have misread the direction where events were going. The causes that it is interested in, climate, human rights, some others, as well as the methods of diplomacy that it prefers, are simply being gradually kind of marginalized as something new, not necessarily something better, but something new moves into the center.
Congo is like a nightmare in heaven. It's a heaven because, you know, Congo is the heart of Africa. So much natural resources, the people, the animals, the flowers, everything, you know. Congo is heaven, but the thing is that people are living like in hell. People are dying. At first, we used to hear 1 million people die, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the situation is getting worse and worse, you know, because the money is there, the resources are there in Congo, and everybody wants a piece of Congo. Everybody wants a piece of Congo.
Why are people living hand to mouth in one of the most mineral-rich countries in the world? The Congo produces more than $1 billion of gold alone each year.
And the cobalt and the tin and the copper and the tungsten, all of that we're benefiting from, but yet we're silent.
When people invade your country, they rape your women, they rape the kids, they morally control your mind.
There's a pattern to genocide. You can see it coming. I mean, it's like a hurricane.
Are we going to have to wait for 20 more years before somebody does something to stop this Holocaust?
There's a global consensus that exists that says it's okay for nearly 6 million black people to die in the heart of Africa and for us to be silent.
So I kept asking our intelligence people, is there any truth to this? I mean, what's happening out there?
I don't think policymakers could claim that they didn't know.
There's something wrong with us in terms of the way we think about Africa.
The story of Congo is often overlooked for its complexity. It's a story where boundaries are porous and national identities mean little. Militant groups with ever-changing acronyms are not who they claim to be, and neighbors loot and murder while they are praised by the international community. But the death toll is now surpassing that of the Holocaust. in part because of the way the United States is involved in Central Africa. Now facing a critical juncture in their history, the Congolese people need us to change the way we're involved so that they can have the space to start rebuilding their country.
The situation in the Democratic Republic of the Congo is getting worse, even though President John Lorenzo has been mediating the conflict between Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo because he wants to bring peace and stability. The situation is really bad right now. I want to hear from Ms. President if you have any plan in the future to bring peace in the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
You're asking me a question about Rwanda, and it is a very serious problem, I agree, but I don't think it's appropriate right now to talk about it, but it is a very serious problem.
Looking around and all over this large, magnificent planet, the truth is plain to see. If you want freedom, take pride in your country. If you want democracy, hold on to your sovereignty. And if you want peace, love your nation. Wise leaders always put the good of their own people and their own country first. The future does not belong to globalists. The future belongs to patriots. The future belongs to sovereign and independent nations who protect their citizens, respect their neighbors, and honor the differences that make each country special and unique. It is why we in the United States have embarked on an exciting program of national renewal.